in this video, oh hell, scrap it. Let's get straight into it. As you can probably hear, I'm a little bit peed off with everything that's gone on yesterday. Obviously, I am making this now. I will get this released. It's not going to be a long video, I wouldn't have thought. So I should hopefully get it released today. But as of yesterday, which was the 29th, ACC received a livery update to include the, I think, 2024 livery packs. This was obviously for console version. We've not had an update for maybe even over a year, months. It was a 3.3 gig update, which is quite huge, to be honest with you. And I jokingly, which it was a joke, there was no way I could predict the future, that I hoped it didn't brick the game, because going back a year or two ago, it was what 505 seemed to do. They would come up, update the game, add stuff or whatever, and they would introduce bugs, basically to the point where they bricked the game on one circumstance where you couldn't play it, and then took, I think, almost about a week thinking back to rectify the issue. Now, yes, they've done it again. A livery pack has been introduced. The update was out yesterday, and yeah, I jokingly made a comment in my Discord when somebody let me know about it, that I hope they don't brick the game. But guess what? They've bricked the game. Yes, you can go on the game. You can still technically drive, and it only seems to be for Xbox owners. But yeah, the force feedback, it just goes absolutely skits on your wheel. Your wheel starts vibrating. I'll put up a video now that I took of my wheel. And as you can see, yeah, in the pits, it does it when you're driving. People have said that you can't save setups anymore. When you go to save or hit save, it dashboards you, basically kills the game. And yeah, what great timing at the end of the day. What great timing with Mercedes Virtual Championship starting today. And we've just read the announcement that the console version is going to be postponed for an extra week. Everything else is going ahead. So yeah, not happy. Now, the reason I'm making this video is I have worries, big worries, going forward to do with Assetto Corsa Evo. Now, I am hoping, because I'm not going to mince my words. I'm not even going to go and say, I hope that, say, 505, if it is them that actually are going to port it over from PC to console, have actually learned their lesson. They obviously haven't. So I am seriously concerned if 505 are the, what would you call them, devs that are actually going to port the game over from PC to console. I am very much worried, really worried, because it will be another scenario like ACC was when it come to console. Then it was going to be released on the next gen, and then from that it was just a slippery slope of absolute issues. We also, obviously, for the people that have been on my channel for that long, it was well documented by me that I fell out pretty much with the main man over at 505 to do with their Discord and the community, when he basically started talking to us as the what would you, the game players, the people that actually put the money in, actually buy the title. He started talking to us like absolute shit. Like I say, I'm not going to mince my words. He spoke to us like we were nothing, which I took offense to in a big way, because without us, without the community, the console community, the people that actually buy the game, the people that put the money in their pockets, he wouldn't have a job. And as I said, it got to a point where, yeah, they basically banned me out of their Discord. But I'm sorry, I spoke up for us as a community. Now, I don't want to be going through that again. I certainly don't want to be going through hit and miss updates. updates that brick the game. Then you have to wait weeks on end for them to sort it out, because it's not like PC with Steam. You get to say the likes of LMU, even with ACC, back when it was sort of in its infancy on PC, you'd get an update after an update after an update, and they wouldn't have to jump through hoops like the console version has to. With Microsoft, they have to get the update verified, checked to make sure it's, which is actually quite a bit of a joke, really, where they get it checked to make sure there's nothing in it that's going to affect Xbox or whatever. But obviously they don't do a good job that respect. So as I said, this video is really about my worries, my reservations now to who Kunos actually get to port over the game to console. Because if they do get 505, as I said, 505 have not learned their lesson. They've I mean, how can you install liveries that then affects people's feedback on their wheels? And as I said, it's just seemed to be an Xbox version, and also crashing the game, saving setups. I think there's lag issues as well, FPS issues. So as I said, I am worried, because I have high hopes for Assetto Corsa Evo, and I want to see it work. Yes, I'm in that great position where I can have it on PC and console, but I mainly play on console. People know that from my channel. I like the communities on console, so I'd probably rather play it on console. Obviously, if they do, which is going on to a different subject, but we won't sort of dwell on this, it'll be a quick, if they do actually make it cross-platform for console and PC, which will be absolutely fantastic, then it won't really matter, because I can still play with the communities and actually go on it on PC. But as I said, I am worried. I really am. And yet Kunos are probably not going to see this video. I will tag them in it. Yeah, I'll also put links probably at the end, which we're almost at the end. I'll stop ranting on. Videos for you to click on, which were like a couple of years ago with the issues that ACC had with 505 and porting it over and updating it for console and everything else. And you guys that actually haven't, say, been on, or the guys that haven't been with me that long, can see the videos I made and see what went on and the issues that went on, because I do not want to go and pay my money for a game that, say, is well worth it, which again I'm hoping from the PC aspect to get ported to console, and they absolutely then go and screw it up, that we've got a broken game and then it will be fixed, and then, like I said, things will be say leagues will be sort of evolved around that, championship races, people will want to use Evo, and then they have to then postpone them because another update's come out and they've absolutely gone and screwed the game up. So as I said, this is just a quick sort of rant from me about AC Evo, really, obviously adding about what's happened on ACC yesterday. As I said, I really hope that they don't get 505, because it's proved to me that 505 their devs cannot get it right. They, as I said, they've had so long to do it, and yeah, they've gone and screwed it. But definitely, guys, the guys that are on console that follow my channel that have got ACC, let me know what the issues, if there's any other issues that have manifested from this update from yesterday. It'll be good to hear about them, and definitely give your thoughts in the comment section below as well. Not sure who they could get, I mean, to port it over. There's bound to be other devs that can port it over, other companies, not just 505. Like I said, I'd be upset if they do get 505 to port it over. Yeah, but that's going to be my final word on it, guys. Thank you so much for lasting the duration of my rant. And yeah, definitely give your thoughts in the feedback section below, or comment section below. I love going through them. I love reading all your comments. And I do try and, yeah, reply back to all of them, or give you a thumbs up. And I think is it a heart, a love thing, or about your post or whatever it is on YouTube. But yeah, anyway, guys, going to go. And yeah, as always, I'll catch you on the next one.